Especially, have you heard of the 61?
No.
It's a great music song.
No.
It's got a lot of free songs.
That's good. I'll check it out.
Yeah, we should also be against monopolies, because as you said, that DRM, it forces you to use iTunes,
Yeah.
and that's bad for competition.
Yeah, I agree. It's not good.
Again, another thing is also a bit special is about patents in the pharmaceutical industry. Because, for example, one scandal that was caused by that related to USA was, because of the AIDS crisis in Africa, the government of many countries decided, okay, there exist these, we can't really heal AIDS, but there are some medicines that at least make life easier for the people who already have it, and we could just manufacture it and sell it for the manufacturing price. But then the problem was that that a lot of USA companies hold the patents on that medicine, and they said, no, we can't do that, you have to pay the high fees for that because we hold the patents. We can't make any exception about that. And that basically prevented Africa from manufacturing those medicines for a low price.
So we need some sort of policy on drug patents.
Yeah.
With that, is there some talk of I'm not sure, I think I've read this somewhere, that there's talk of limiting the countries you can register a patent in? If you have a patent on a drug, I don't know, say Panadol, you have that patent, but you can only register it in 5 countries, so you pick obviously US, Australia, Great Britain, probably Canada, Germany, the 5 biggest, and you can make money in those 5 westernized nations, and then the rest get it for free. The rest, you don't have to pay the patent anymore, some sort of system like that. Or unless you can only register it in 1 or 3 or 5 or 10 countries.
It's gonna,
I'm not sure about that.
discriminatory.
Discriminatory, yeah, that's true.
It's gonna
don't like
the
that.
Western countries.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's true.
Patents should be in every country, but for a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's not bad. A short amount of time on the patents.
Where does that 40 years come from?
no idea.
Yeah, I think it's just a made up number.
Okay.
And subjects.
They just rolled 3 dice and that's what came up. Yeah,
That's all.
that's good. Oh well. I don't mind it as a number, 14 years, it sounds kind of reasonable to me. Yeah.
And one thing that came up during that internet censorship discussion was that the censorship is actually the wrong way. Instead, you should have an international cooperation
Yeah.
that just deletes the stuff on the server. For example, child pornography is illegal in I think about nearly every country, or at least every country that has internet.
I think so, yeah.
And currently the problem is that the collaboration between the countries isn't that strong. If a German policeman finds a site that is hosted in Britain, they have to send it to the British police force.
Yeah.
And they then send it to the British server providers, and that just takes a month or longer, and that's just not good. One interesting thing was when that internet censorship came up, one German guy just got the leaked censorship list of other European countries like Sweden, and he wrote an automatic program that figures out on which server it is hosted and writes an automatically generated email to each service provider to inform them that they are hosting this and that they should delete it. And that way, I think about 90% of the service providers, they just deleted it from the servers.
Yeah.
So that shows that it's possible.
That's a good way to do it, yeah. Well, yeah, the whole concept of a blacklist is just stupid, like it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, if you know where the bad stuff is, then you should work on deleting that instead of just blocking it.
Yeah, well, that's right, like... Well, that's like, yeah, because there are a few websites they blocked that are hosted in Australia, and they're like, my thought was just that if they're blocking them, then they're obviously doing something illegal, and if they're hosted in Australia, why are they not doing something about it? Like, if it's in Australia, they can act, but they just chose to add it to their list rather than do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. It's such a waste of money, and you could be giving that money to a farm unit.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Some sort of, yeah, to some global, just to the police force in the country where it's hosted. Like, we'll fund it, just go shut it down. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that's enough for today.
Yeah, that's it. How do you say, yeah. So,
oh, and another thing is that there's some pirate merchandise that one could order from Germany, but it obviously has the normal pirate logo and not the specific one.
yeah.
So if you want, I'm just thinking about maybe ordering something from there. The stuff is very cheap, but the shipping costs are very high, so the more people, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can just post it on the forum, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. See if there's anyone interested.
Yeah. So that concludes the first official meeting of the Australian Pirate Party.
Excellent. The Brisbane chapter.
Yeah.